I cannot, like, I feel like super homeless. like I have nowhere to live. But like the people put in a hot water heater, didn't test it out, no hot water. Everyone's looking like, is she talking to herself? But I already know that it's gonna be. I already know that it's gonna be good because all her books are good to me. 2026 is like totally gonna be my year that I really focus on like reading and shopping my bookshelves because I know I do a lot of shopping, y'all. I just cannot help it because I absolutely love books. Y'all, this is my empty shelf tour. Sorry about my hair, y'all. But I had my shelves put up this morning, as you can see. It's my Billy bookshelf from IKEA. And then this is my Catholics. And then my other Catholics. And then I had 2 shelves put up here. So I think these may be like, I think these may be 55 inches. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm hot because we're moving. So, yeah. So I haven't made a video in like a week because we've been like trying to like move all of our things. This is the closet, but I think I'm gonna have more shelving put in the closet, probably for extra space. I don't know if it's for books or I don't know yet. But anyway, just wanted to give y'all an update. So hopefully we're back home in like a week. Yeah. So I absolutely love the shelves. Literally my favorite. This is literally my favorite. Can't y'all just see me now? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then this is like the small one. Absolutely, absolutely love it. So just wanted to give y'all an update. Ooh, child is hot. And hopefully I can get back to doing my videos. Bye. So y'all, I've literally been trying to record for like 15 minutes. And like this employee just keeps coming over here talking. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I just want to look. This is like book therapy for me. So I have so much to update y'all on. It's so noisy in here. But I have so much to update y'all on. But I came to Second in Charge because I have a 15% off coupon. Y'all wasn't letting that go to waste. I'm sorry. So we're moving. But I'm like getting frustrated. So I'm like, I need a book. So I ended up saying, hey.
Hey.
Say hey.
Say hey.
But I ended up getting this. This was, I forgot whose channel I saw this on. So I picked this up. And then I ended up getting, I was trying to find these on Book Outlet, but I couldn't find them. So I ended up getting the last 2 books of The Darkest Minds. It's like 4 books in a series. So I ended up getting these last 2, which isn't bad, $6.95. So I was trying to get these on Book Outlet, but someone stole them out of my cart. And then so far my son has this. I don't know what that is. But he keeps bringing me $40 books.
Sonic.
How much is that?
It's $49.99.
Oh, you might as well take that back. Because unless you're paying for it with your $50 allowance, then guess what? Guess who's not getting that? So yes, I've literally been trying to record for like 15 minutes and like I just keep getting badgered by this employee. And I'm like, leave me alone, please. If I need your help, I ask. I just want to like look. So yeah. But anyway, so I really came to actually see if they had these two particular books, and they do, and I'm like super excited. So right now I'm just like in the YA section, and I really want to get like the first one of this series because I think it's like 5 books. And like, I don't, what is the name of this series? The Maze Runner series. I know this is YA, but it had a lot of good reviews, and I ended up buying one of them from like the Goodwill. So I'm looking for the first book, and then if I like the first book, then I'm getting more comfortable talking to myself in public because everyone's walking by me looking like, what the heck? But I'm gonna find the first one. I need to look on. I didn't bring my other phone to record, so I'm gonna look and see which is the first book because I'm not sure which is the first one. And then I'm probably gonna see if they have like any more high fantasy. See, I've been watching like fantasy channels, so I've been kind of picking up like some of the fantasy lingo. So like high fantasy, low fantasy. But yeah. Let's see how much this one is. Because the other one look beat up. Okay, yeah. This looks so much better than this one. Look at that. I don't know if y'all watch CD, like Mortal Instruments, but I was so in love with this. Like when I was younger, I had no idea they had like 10 books. They have like so many. Let me see. Like, look at all these. This is such a good movie. If y'all never saw that before. See?
See? Comes with
It's
10.
$9.95.
Huh?
It's $9.95, not $8. Is
Oh.
this what you want? This? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're gonna have to swap that out for the other one.
Oh, we can get both?
No, you cannot get both because you're getting a book.
Alright, I'll put this one.
Okay.
Oops.
Choices. So, one of the things that I wanted to discuss that I heard Shaughnessy discussing in her video is how they come out with, I think I've discussed this actually in one of my other videos, how I think one of the reasons why I do like shopping secondhand, I don't have to worry about obsessing over like sprayed edges. They only have like sprayed edges like on the tables, but I don't really have to worry about if it's like special edition. Y'all, they coming out with like too many special editions, and it's just like so annoying. They're doing it on hardcovers, paperbacks. They're coming out with like 5 different types of special editions for like one particular book, which is crazy. And I'm like, can we just get back to just like just selling books and buying books and worrying about whether they're like special edition or not? Everyone's looking like, is she talking to herself? But yes. And another thing that I hate, I really hate, is that why can't they just come out? I'm gonna show y'all. Let me get this one. And I need a stool. So, like I was saying, another thing that I really hate is that they come out with the hardcover, right? The hardcover is like completely stunning, and then they come out with the paperback. Why can't they just come out with the paperback the same time as the hardcover? And they need to make them look the same, because when the hardcover comes out, you're like, oh, and then the paperback comes out and it's like a totally different color. You're like, should I get the hardcover, paperback? They just need to come out with them like at the same time, because they literally make you wait like 2 years for the paperback to come out. And I really think that they should come out with paperback, because I mean, I love paperback. So I really think they should come out with paperback first before hardcover. So let me know, like, if you're like that, Like, literally, I noticed that they're actually like that. And then we're not even going to talk about if they come out with like sprayed editions. That's just been like bugging me for forever. And I literally totally have this. Like 2026 is like totally gonna be my year that I really focus on like reading and shopping my bookshelves, because I know I do a lot of shopping, y'all. I just cannot help it because I absolutely love books. But now that we're gonna be like back home, I can't be just buying all these books, you know what I mean? Like, of course I love buying books, but I'm gonna have to start using my Kindle like a whole lot more, because I have spent some money, y'all, on books. Like, I really have. And so definitely putting myself like on a really, really strict budget. Y'all, there's like this series that I have been wanting to get into called the Mercy Thompson series by Patricia Briggs, but I literally just learned that there are like 14 books in the series, and all of these books literally have like good ratings. And I've been trying to find like the first book, and I really don't want to use Amazon. I'm trying to like get away from using Amazon so much, but I can't find it. I've been to like 3 bookstores and they only have like the latest book that came out. And I think the first book that actually came out was like years ago, because it's 13 books now. But it would be like stupid to like read the 13th book, like the newest release one. So I guess I may have to order the first one from Amazon. I don't know. I need to get away from like these series. Like, I'm very interested in like this particular series.
These are movies.
It's a, oh, those are movies.
Yeah.
Oh, now I find it. But I literally found it from Books A Million. Literally found it from Books A Million like a week ago. So, don't need that. But, is this it? Oh, I don't know if this was the one that I needed. It's $23. It's kind of small. This was what I was looking for, but I was looking for one of her books, but I don't think they have it, because this is the only O section. I have this downloaded on my Kindle. I think it was like a 3-star. It's full price. Absolutely not. They have all of them. Let's see how much. 17 for this raggedy book. They crazy? Oh no. Let me see. Is this? Oh no. I thought that was from the Everflame series. So I can't say this enough, but if you are getting into fantasy and you want something that is kind of like mid fantasy, but like amazing, it's literally neck and neck with Fourth Wing. I'm not even lying. This Shield of Sparrow has been in chokehold. The new book comes out, the sequel comes out in April of next year. Cannot wait for it to come. Let me see the twin. Wait. Now, if y'all are not into thrillers, but you really want to start reading thrillers, I definitely would suggest that you start with maybe like a YA thriller author. One of the first YA thriller writers or authors that I ever read was Natasha Preston. Y'all, amazing. But the thing about her books is the plot twist at the end will kind of make you mad because she almost leaves you wanting more. Some people do not like the like no ending type of thriller, but I absolutely love like the high suspense that she has in like her thrillers because it leaves you on a cliffhanger and there's no sequel coming out. But my favorite of all of her books is The Twin. Y'all, this book is so good from beginning to end. Sorry about my glasses. It's literally so good from beginning to end. Basically, two girls are they're separated. One lives with the dad, one lives with the mom. The mom ends up passing away, and the other twin comes and lives with the dad and the other twin. Y'all, so freaking good. And then the other one is called The Lake. So basically, something like probably like a decade ago, these kids were on this lake. Something happens on this lake, and then they're invited back to the lake to be camp counselors. And y'all, amazing. I'm talking about amazing. But the ending is literally no ending. It's so good, y'all. I'm telling you, Natasha Preston literally takes y'all on a wild ride, right? And then The Fear is really good. And then The Cellar. I like these.
Have a great day, guys, and Merry Christmas.
You too.
I'm heading out today, but I'll see you throughout the year on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Great. So your name's Sean?
Yeah, I'm sorry it's so crowded. I couldn't get anything done today.
It's
I'm tired
cool.
from talking, but you're very nice to talk to.
Thank you. My name is Eliza.
Sometimes people don't say much, and it's some people are just awkward and don't want to be helped, and it makes me feel bad. And then I get what's the word, like embarrassed or. Yeah, Elijah is a good name.
Thank you.
Yeah, but and it looks like you're a very good reader, so you know what you need.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Looks like you're fine.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm gonna put this away. See you later.
Have a good day. Then I literally just picked this up from Books A Million, and I'm definitely gonna read this because this is like her new release. So The Obsession. So I didn't even read the premise of it. I already know that it's gonna be good because all her books are good to me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, see if I see anything worth getting. It's hot, Manny.
I'm sorry.
I heard this was really good. $6, that's not bad.
Wait, no. I was wondering, I was like, it feels like they have a lot less.
Words are kind of small. So this one is $6.90. This one is gorgeous. $7.05. Paper is kind of yellow. I think this may be the original cover of this. $7.05. And I think this morning when I saw Bookmarked by Aaliyah, she reviewed this on her channel, and I'm like, oh, now I really, really, really want to like get that, but they only have hardcover and it's like $15. So that's going back on the shelf. Hello everyone. Okay, so we are now checked into the hotel. So basically, okay, couple updates. We have this little AC thing is on. We're at like the Hampton Inn Suites, and this thing is like making like this crackling noise. So just ignore that. So basically, we're in the hotel for a week because they have to varnish the floors. That was supposed to have been done like last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's like, oh, okay, well, now that our insurance company, they're like, okay, we paid for y'all to be at this rental home for a year, almost a year. And so basically, my mom is like, well, the house isn't ready. They're varnishing the floors. We don't have any beds. We have to get the people to bring the beds. Basically, y'all. So they're like, okay, well, we'll get y'all a hotel for a week, but that's it. Because realistically, a house should have been done like 6 months ago. So, at this point, I'm just kind of like, I think the contractor is literally just milking it. Y'all, I'm sorry about the glare in my glasses. Okay, if I turn this way, y'all probably could see me better. So I attempted to go over to the house today I was like, oh, you know what? Since the floors are dry, I can literally just go ahead and start putting up my books. And then when I get over there, my mom's like, just wait because we don't have any hot water. What do you mean we don't have hot water? So like the people put in a hot water heater, didn't test it out, no hot water. And then the inspector is coming tomorrow. So y'all, I'm literally so frustrated. I'm so stressed out. I'm so frustrated. I'm just ready to just kind of like get back to like my normal routine. Like, I'm so grateful for the last year. We've literally had somewhere to stay. But y'all, I cannot. Like, all this transitioning. One thing about me is that I do not like change. Like, once I'm set in a routine, that routine needs to be maintained, or I need like a transitional warning. And we all know realistically, like, life does not come with those transitional warnings sometimes. So, you know, like, events happen. It's just a life cycle change. It's spontaneous. Like, life is just spontaneous. So I'm trying to be hopeful or optimistic that by the end of the week, I can like literally go home and start just like putting up my books and things, because like next week, y'all, the movers are gonna like bring our other things, like our electronics, our beds, and all of those things. So it's like trying to like put back all this stuff at one time. It's like our front room is gonna be just full of everybody's stuff. So anyway, so that is pretty much like the update. So hopefully we actually will only be here a week. I'm literally hoping we only be here for a week, because y'all, the first time we was in a hotel when we first had the house fire, we was in a hotel for like 2.5 months. Y'all, it was oh my gosh, it was so hard. Like, I don't wish a house fire on my worst enemy. Just literally just like this house fire, you know. And like literally living in a hotel for 2.5 months, like getting hot plates and cooking at the hotel, and just not being comfortable. Like, y'all, I'm literally just like, oh my gosh. So this year has been like super tough, and fortunately my reading has literally just been my coping skill. I love reading anyway, but my reading has literally been like my coping skill, my getaway, my escape from just real life, taking me to like this fantasy place. I just want to read about somebody else's life and not mine. But I'm gonna show you what I got from Second and Charles. And then I'm gonna tell you what I'll be reading this week. I was gonna do a 10 before the end, but y'all, I'm probably not gonna be able to do I may try to do it on the weekend. Do like maybe just, it's not gonna be a 10 before the end because I'm just so busy. Like, it's no way I can read like 10 books. I mean, I could, but I'm not putting pressure on myself to like, oh my gosh, I gotta read all these books before the end of the year. Although I know I probably could. Right now, I'm just trying to like de-stress and not become like super frustrated because things aren't going the way that I expect them to go. Y'all, hold on. Y'all, hold on. Okay, so and it's so funny because I literally just needed that book therapy yesterday because y'all, your girl is stressed out. And the craziest thing, y'all, is that I have so many book hauls to actually show y'all, just books that I picked up here and there. I didn't really record any of these like hauls because they really weren't hauls. You know how you're just somewhere and you see books and you're like, oh my gosh, like let me pick these up. You know, it just spontaneous behavior basically. And when I saw books that I just wanted, I was like, oh yeah, let me get these. So all this month, y'all definitely will be seeing pretty much like all my book hauls because I really want to make sure that all my book hauls are in before the end, well, before January, because I really want to start January like completely fresh because I really want to stick to my goal of like no buying books in 2026, because then if I release a book haul in 2026, people are going to actually think that that literally just happened when I said I wasn't purchasing any more books. So with that being said, hopefully y'all don't mind that I'm gonna be like literally releasing all my book hauls in the month of December. So y'all may see book haul after book haul after book haul after book haul. That doesn't mean like I went every day and like went and spent money every day on a book haul. I literally had filmed these between October and November. So between September, October, actually September, October, and November. So I don't want people thinking like, oh my gosh, you went every day to like get all these books. Absolutely not. Like I don't have it like that. So the book hauls are literally between September, October, and November. And so far, none in December. So all the book hauls that you'll see will literally be from September, October, and November. And you can definitely see that the book hauls would be different because my face, I've been working out. So in some of the videos, my face will be fatter than other videos. So you'll pretty much know like, okay, these are videos probably from like October and November because I've been consistently working out since October. So I've been working out for like 4 weeks. So I had to get back in the gym because I have a membership. Had to get back in the gym, although I don't really like being around people like in those types of vicinities. Yeah, I think I've lost like 15 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in like 3 weeks, but the first time I weighed myself after like two weeks, I had lost like 10 pounds. And that just come from eating no starchy carbs, no sugars, no breads, taking out anything that's white, basically eating like low carb, doing cardio and strength training, and like literally, of course, I want to say like some of it obviously is like water weight, but yeah, like I just cut out like the snacking, the late night snacking. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. We are not talking about no health journey. Okay, so today I was watching my girl Books with Bonnie. Y'all, I absolutely love her. Y'all have to go check out her channel, okay, and tell her I sent y'all over there. If you're not already subscribed to her channel, she's so fun. I absolutely love her channel. I do, when I get home, I would love to do a video, like an end of the year video of all the YouTubers that I have discovered and watched and that I absolutely love. I've been wanting to do a video like that forever, but timing has to be right. So I was watching her channel today. She was like reorganizing her shelves, and she talked about this particular book, There's No Way I Die First by Lisa Springer. And it's so crazy how she talked about this book on her channel, and she's like, nobody's talking up this book. I literally got this yesterday. So that is like so in sync to with what she was actually saying, right? So I literally saw this, I saw this on Google when I was looking up African American author thriller writers. And this came up, but I never really got it. And then when I saw this at Second in Charge yesterday, I was like, oh, let me pick this up because I've been wanting to read this. And I only paid $7.95 for it. Now, I don't mind paying $7.95 for a hardcover if it's in like great condition. I feel like it's in great condition. It's almost literally like new. So let me know in the comments if you've actually read this before. So this says, come out and play. 17-year-old Noelle Lane knows horror, every trope, every warning sign, every survival tactic. Who better to throw the ultimate, most exclusive Halloween party on all of Long Island? With some of the top influencers in her school on the guest list, including gorgeous singer-songwriter Archer Mitchell. Her popularity is bound to spike, except maybe the low-budget It Clown she hired for a stirring round of tag. He acts as one of her classmates, and from the looks of his devilish grin, a bag full of killer tricks. He's just getting started. So this definitely is like a YA thriller, and actually I am gonna put this in line for like maybe this month because I really do want to read that. So I think that will be like totally awesome because y'all know I am like a literally thriller girl. And then I know I showed y'all, well, let me do this one first. So then I saw this on someone's channel. I can't remember whose channel. I don't remember whose channel. But when I saw this is called The Poet by Elizabeth Acevedo. I saw this on a YouTuber's channel. I was like, oh, that looks like a really great book. And I love the way that they described the book. And then it's so crazy because when Bonnie was literally organizing her shelves today, I saw this on her shelf and I was like, oh my gosh, she has it. So if she's read it, it's probably good. Because she really gives like really great recs. So let's see. And it was also in good condition. It was only $6.50. So it says, Zamora Batista feels unheard and unable to hide in her Harlem neighborhood, but secretly she pours her dreams and frustrations onto the pages of her notebook like prayers. That sounds like me. When she is invited to join her school's slam poetry club, Zamora doesn't know how she would ever attend without her religious mommy finding out. But even so, in the face of a world that may not want to hear her, Zamora refuses to be silent. So this definitely seems like it's going to be like really good, and I can already tell that I could resonate with the character a little bit because y'all, growing up like with a religious family, like we were not allowed to do like a lot of things. You can't get your ears pierced, you can't wear pants to church, you can't cut your hair, you can't wear like yeah. It was like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what? You know, you can't go to the movies, you can't hang out with your friends, you can't go to your friend's house. Like, y'all, I'm telling you. Okay, so the next book that I picked up, I literally saw this on, I want to say, is it Desmond Z? I'm probably lying on him. But I don't know if it was Desmond Z or if it was one of the guys that I follow on Instagram. But I know one of the guys I follow on Instagram, I don't remember his name, I actually reviewed this on his Instagram. So it's called The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak or Zusak. But I know that's Marcus. So it may be Zusak. And he literally raved about this book. So it says, by her brother's graveside, LaSalle Meminger finds her life changed when she picks up a single object partially hidden in the snow. It is the Gravedigger's Handbook, left there by accident, and it is her first act of book thievery. So begins a love affair with books and words as Lizelle, with the help of her accordion-playing foster father, learns to read. Soon she is stealing books from Nazi book burnings, the mayor's wife library, wherever there are books to be found. But these are dangerous times when Lizelle's foster family hides a Jewish man in their basement. Lizelle's world is both opened up and closed down. I'm hoping that this is really good because I've heard a lot about this book. And yeah, we're going to see how that book is. Okay, so then we have The Maze Runner. So this is from the Maze Runner series. And in my Goodwill haul, I picked up, like, I think the second book in the series, and I had no idea it was like the second book in the series. So I was intentional about finding the first book, and I knew I was gonna find this. Like, I knew I was gonna find this because I've been seeing this everywhere. But I went to Books A Million. Books A Million did have these, but they did not have the first book in the series. So this actually is a YA. I only paid $3.50. One of my friends also told me that this was actually really good, and it is actually a motion picture as well. So I'm actually gonna research that because I'm not gonna watch it because y'all already know I don't like reading the books that have like adapted movies and TV series and things like that. But I want to read the books first. So if I like the first one and I read the second one, then I'll probably try to get the other ones. But it may be on Kindle Unlimited because y'all already know my goal is to not be buying all these books next year. My goal is just to shop my shelves, use Kindle Unlimited, use Hoopla and Libby. So this says, when Thomas wakes up in the lift, the only thing he can remember is his name. He's surrounded by strangers, boys whose memories are also gone. Outside the towering stones that surround the glade is a limitless, ever-changing maze. It's the only way out, and no one's ever made it through alive. Then a girl arrives, the first girl ever, and the message she delivers is terrifying. So yeah, so I've heard a lot of great things about this. So majority of my books, y'all, are literally home. Like, we took them home already. They're in the bin still. We've taken them home. I do have books in the trunk. The books that I have in the trunk are the books that like are from literally like an accumulation of places. So I may do that on the weekend, go through those books that I've just been like picking up from like here and there. So that may be like another video coming on the weekend. So the last two are in The Darkest Minds. It's not a trilogy because it's 4 books in the series. I don't know what you would call that. Is there a proper name if there are like 4 or 5 books? Like quadrology? Y'all, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding with y'all. Like, y'all know it's like quadruplets, you know, but y'all, I'm acting stupid. But anyway, so I picked up the last 2 books. So when y'all literally see these on the shelves, these will be all different colors, sizes, and formats because I have 2 paperbacks. And then I think the other 2 that I have, no, I think one is hardcover, and then the other one is like, no, that one is hardcover. I think In the Afterlife, okay, that one is hardcover. So basically I have 2 hardcover and then 2 paperback, which looks like really crazy, right? So y'all know, y'all have heard me talk about Alexandra Bracken. And I actually, now that I kind of like think about these particular books, I actually think they're more scientific fiction, and it may be like low fantasy a little bit. But basically I read the second book first because I didn't realize 2 years ago that it was 4 books in the series. So I literally read in the Afterlife, and I actually liked it. Even though I gave it 3-star, I actually liked it. I was very intrigued on how they was finding these children that had like these special abilities, and then they were using them to like experiment on other children to see if they could give them those supernatural qualities that these other children had already possessed. And then so basically I just kind of want to start with book 1 because I'm not really sure how all these concentration camps happen. And I think that's why when I read that book, it didn't make sense to me because I read it out of sequence. So now that I have all of them, so I was intentional about getting these yesterday. So now that I have all of them, I basically can just work my way through with reading the actual entire series because she writes pretty good books. Of course they're like YA, but they are more scientific fiction than they are fantasy. So those are the books that I purchased. And then I bought my son a book, Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that, some kind of kiddie book. But anyway, so these are all the books that I purchased. So see that? Yes. So that was totally needy yesterday because I was stressed out because we were still trying to move yesterday. It was raining and I was like just sitting around. We couldn't check in the hotel till 3 o'clock. Y'all, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Second and Charles and use my 15% off coupon. So that's what I did. Today is actually Monday, so I'm filming this on Monday. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you would like me to do a reading vlog. Of course, it'll be here at the hotel. They do not have good lighting, as you can see here. It's like this warm light bowl. And at first I was like, I'm gonna just film in the restroom, but in the bathroom. But I'm like, that's nasty. Because it has way better lighting. Like the lighting is spectacular. But this week I'm gonna be reading Our Vicious Oaths, and I may try to read another book, but I'm not gonna pressure myself. I'm just gonna like pace myself. But this is by Annie Davenport, and y'all know I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I keep hearing people do their reviews. I've been trying to stay away from people doing reviews for this because I don't want to hear any spoilers. Like I literally don't. So let me know in the comments if you would like me to do like a mini reading vlog for this, because this is the start of what, today's December 1st. So I guess this would be like on my TBR for December. And then y'all gonna see a whole bunch of book hauls because I literally have 8 book hauls like in my queue right now, like videos. Well, in my defense, not really 8. It's really my book outlet haul, because I purchased like 52 books, y'all. My book outlet haul is, I separated it in parts. So it's 4 videos, even though it's like the same video, because each video or each box literally took me about 20 minutes. I would say 20 minutes, 20 to 23 minutes max in order to film it. So imagine if I was literally like reading some of the synopsis all in one video. That video would probably be like 2 hours. Y'all would never watch that. So the best thing for me to do is like, I just separated all of the boxes into their own video. But of course I have on like the same thing. But anyway, so I hope you all had like a great Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I went to work on last Thursday. So I'm not really a festive person. I don't really get into the holidays like that. But anyway, so I hope you all had a really great Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comments what you're reading. Let me know if you have read any of these books that I mentioned in today's video. Hopefully by next week, y'all, I can be back in my house, and maybe I can do like an empty shelf tour, and maybe I can do like an organize with me tour of my shelves of me putting my books up. I'm just really hoping and praying that we'll be in our house by next week, because y'all, I cannot, like, I feel like super homeless. like I have nowhere to live. But anyway, if you stayed to the end of the video, as always, put a book emoji in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye. Anything when I purchase, my skin dry. I didn't really record anything, but he actually reviewed this on